Hey everybody, Casual Movie Guy is back here. Today I am talking about Entourage. So Entourage is the movie continuation of the HBO show Entourage, which aired from 2004 to 2011, and it kind of followed the story of Vinny Chase, who was a young actor in Hollywood, and he went on this kind of adventure in Hollywood with his friends E. Turtle and his older brother Johnny Drama, along with his agent Ari Gold. And now in this movie you have Ari Gold, who is he retired, I believe, at the end of the show, and now he's unretired, but this time he's the head of a studio, and he wants Vinny Chase to kind of star in his new movie. And Vinny Chase doesn't just want to star in it, but he also wants to direct it. Ari Gold kind of agrees to it, and then it skips to 8 months later when the filming is almost done with the movie, and Vinny Chase he kind of needs more money, and they have to convince Billy Bob Thornton and Haley Joel Osment, who are the financiers for the movie, to give them more money, and that's kind of the basis of the plot. If you've seen the TV show, you know what this movie is going to be like. It's very similar to the TV show, and that's one of the major faults with it. It does feel like a really long episode of the TV show, but other than that, this movie I had a really good time with. The critics are destroying it on all the websites, and I can understand where they're coming from. A lot of the critics, they're always wanting movie of the year type deals, and they always want super deep and emotional movies, but in this movie, you're not going to get that. It's a show about four friends who kind of make Hollywood their bitch, and I had a really good time with that. I've only seen a few episodes of the TV show, and I enjoyed the TV show, but this movie, it just had this charm to it, and I really enjoyed that. There was a lot of funny moments. I thought the majority of the jokes hit, and all of the actors and actresses had very good comedic timing. One of the highlights of this movie comes with the chemistry between the four main characters of Turtle, E, Johnny Drama, and Vincent Chase. They all have really good chemistry with each other, whether that's because they have had a lot of time working with each other on the show for 7 years, or if it's just that the writers did a good job of writing dialogue, I don't know, but they all had such good chemistry. They bounced back off each other, and a lot of the jokes within that group really hit and made me laugh my ass off, and my theater was packed and they were laughing their asses off. And this movie is just a good time. You can go into it, and if you're not expecting a humongous, deep, emotional movie with morals and meaning, then you're going to have a really good time. This is a Friday night popcorn flick where you can go in, laugh your ass off, eat some popcorn, throw in some Sour Patch Kids, and guzzle down a nice Coke. That's what kind of movie this is. This isn't a movie you go into going, oh, I hope this gets an Oscar nomination. It's not. It's just a good time. Some of the faults, like I said, so it suffers from being an adaptation, so it does feel a lot like the TV show. It feels like a really long episode. The plot is good, but it's not all that strong. But other than that, this movie I had a really good time with. I think I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 11. Yeah, it's one of the higher scores I've given this year for a movie, but I feel like it deserved it. I had a good time. I don't give a shit what the critics say. They're being assholes to this movie, I think. A little unfair judgment, I believe. But fuck them. You know, who gives a shit what they say? See the movie, go have a good time with it, bring your friends along. This movie is a lot better. I unfortunately had to see it by myself, but if you can go see it with your friends, hell, bring along your entourage. It'll probably be a lot more funny. Other than that, there's not much I can say about this movie. I'm the Casual Movie Guy. If you want to hear more from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video, check out some of my other ones, and I'm out.